So it's safe to say this week didn't turn out the way I expected. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. This week the goal was to try to keep it at 130 grams of protein this week. Intermittent fast, 16-8 if I can, get some exercise in at least 3 times this week. And all I've got to say is this week was a big, epic fail. Not only did I not hit my numbers, not only did I not exercise, not even once, not only did I not intermittent fast whatsoever, it just was a shot week. I did the one positive that I can say is I kept it keto this week, but that's about it. So I was holding on for dear life. Let me show you what I ate. We'll chat afterwards. Check it out. Good morning. Happy Monday. We are making some beef caldo because it is cold outside today. We've got cabbage and onions. Those red are not red potatoes, those are radishes. We got corn for Caesar. What did I say? Cabbage, onions, all kinds of things, and a beef chuck roast in here. So it's gonna be slow cooking all day long, and maybe we'll have like an early dinner with it. So in the meantime, since it's 11:30 and I've not eaten today, I'm gonna fry up some bacon. I might do some scrambled eggs with a little bit of cheese. And yeah, that's what we got. Happy Monday. All right, here we go. We've got our first meal of the day, good old bacon and eggs. I did add a little bit of cheese on it, and I've got 4 slices of this thinner bacon, and this is it. All right, today is a second coffee day today. These are the ones I picked up when I was at Marshall's or Ross or something. All right, let's do it. This is what it's looking like. A little bit of carrots, a lot of broth, some meat, cabbage. All right, we have round 2 of this beef caldo. It is 6 o'clock, and I think this should be it for the night. Like I said, it's just the meat, the cabbage. These are radishes, a little bit of carrots, and that's it. I already had my coffee this morning. It is 10:45. Caesar made this pork belly. I think I'm just gonna eat this little piece here, wait it out, put it in my app. And then I think I'm gonna make another soup today, or maybe a fajita or a taco bowl. It is 1 o'clock and I'm about to eat my first meal of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and have about a half a cup of this Spanish cauliflower rice. I was in the mood for it today. I did ground up some ground beef, so I'm gonna do a little taco bowl with some guacamole, sour cream, a little bit of cheese. I did make a cheeseburger soup because the kids wanted a cheeseburger soup. I got a recipe on Pinterest that has like cream cheese, beef broth, hamburger meat, some bacon, some shredded cheese. So I'm pretty sure I am going to go over on my fat today. But it is so cold outside and we've been in a soup mood. Right here is my meal for the day. I know it looks like a bowl of ground beef, but I actually have the Spanish cauliflower rice underneath. About 7 ounces of ground beef. I'm trying to get that protein number up. I'm not sure how it's going to work since I did not create a recipe in my Carb Manager app for what I put in the crock pot. So it's going to be a guessing game today. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to go under on protein, but I'm going to just try and do better. All right, I'm going to try a little bowl of this cheeseburger soup. I'm sure it tastes good. Happy Wednesday. It is 10:30 in the morning. This week did not get off to the right start for me as far as my goals for the week. I've been trying to hit 130 grams of protein this month, and with the cold weather, it's been like super cold, like in new territory for being in South Texas, kind of cold. And I've been making soups, right? We've been trying to stay warm, and I've been making soups all week. And it's just really hard to hit your protein number with soup alone. And it's really hard to calculate what protein number is in the soup if you don't input the entire recipe into Carb Manager, which is what I did not do. So it's been a guessing game this whole week, and I feel like it's Wednesday and the past 2 days have been shot as far as protein goals happen. So I'm just gonna try and get through the week as best I can. I have no idea if I'm gonna be hitting numbers. I'm gonna try to keep tracking and get through the week. I still need to exercise. I haven't exercised this week, but I still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so maybe I can jump on the treadmill today. But I have like back-to-back meetings this afternoon, so it's just, every day's a struggle, y'all. Every day's a struggle. All right, so I still haven't even put in my coffee into my Carb Manager. So let me put in my coffee, figure out what I'm gonna eat for a late breakfast, early lunch before my meetings begin at 1, and then my afternoon takes off the way it's going to. I know the goal was to stay away from the packaged things, but since I've been really low on protein, I'm gonna have to probably do away with that goal this week since I haven't been hitting my protein goals the past 2 days. So I'm going to have these protein chips. I'm going to weigh out how much hamburger meat is left. And then, I don't know, I may do some of that soup as well. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, here is the first meal of the day, which is just the ground beef, the cheese, guacamole, sour cream, and the protein chips. This together is about 60 grams of protein. I'm not even halfway with what I need for today. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I was in the mood for some seafood today, so I made a salmon fillet in the toaster oven. I've got a little bit of tartar sauce in here, and I think I'm going to even do an extra can with whatever's left in here. I might just mix it all together. All right, I went to a meeting this morning and I had my coffee. It was very lukewarm coffee with some half and half little 1 ounce little container things. Anyway, it's 11:42 and I am making my first meal of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and cook 3 eggs. Caesar made some of these like pork ribs in the air fryer. So I'll eat some of that along with my eggs. All right, here is the final outcome. 2 eggs cooked in Kerrygold butter and some of these pork spare ribs. All right, it is 1:45 and so much for my no packaged protein items. I'm gonna have this Quest bar, and I missed this coffee today, so I am having my cup of coffee as a mid-afternoon treat. All right, it is 6 o'clock and I'm gonna eat the other salmon fillet that came in the package yesterday. I cooked it in the toaster oven for about 20 minutes. All right, we got ribeyes cooking outside. We've got some eggs that we're cooking in Kerrygold butter. It is only 11 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna do steak and eggs, but I have no idea if that's going to take care of me the whole day. Last time I got kind of hungry later, and since we're eating pretty early, that might be the case again today. Look at that. All right, so as you saw, it all started with the soup. I made soup in the beginning of the week because of that weather and I was craving it, but it is so hard to enter that into, well, it's not hard. I'm just was being lazy. I could have entered an entire recipe into a Carb Manager app and I thought, well, I'm sure there's an easier way to do it. Maybe somebody already entered it in for me and I'll just click it. And I think that's the hardest part about tracking for me, is that meticulous part. Like if I eat something simple and it's in there already and I eat the same thing over and over again, it's not an issue. But when I venture off and try something different or create something a little bit more complicated, like a soup with a bunch of different elements, it kind of throws me off course. So in the beginning of the week, when I made that soup, I'm sure I didn't get enough protein in because it was a soup and it was filling with the broth and the other elements that were in the soup. And so even though it hit the spot and it was very comforting on a cold, freezing day, it didn't hit the numbers. And I think having so much left over the next day kind of had me do it. And then I made a different soup the third day, which I guess I was already kind of given up on my week by that point. And so it just kind of like set that tone. I just could never get my bearings this week at all. I didn't intermittent fast. I didn't track any fasting. I tried to hit my numbers, and then when it was a lost cause in the beginning of the week, I think I just tried to get through the week and try to keep it keto and not fly off the rails, because I wasn't in that groove. And then because of the freezing weather, the exercise didn't happen. This week is in the past. So let's move on. We're moving on to a new week. We are going to be better this week than we were last week. At least that's the goal. That's always the goal, to be better today than I was yesterday. We are weighing in on February 1st, and I will report back everything that I ate this new week. That is all for today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed, make sure to do that now. Give this video a thumbs up just to encourage me. That's all I need. Leave me a comment to let me know how your week went, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.